to my channel. I'm Lauren if you're new here, and welcome back to Taylor Swift Tuesday. Let's get it going because I've got a lot to talk to you guys about, and I'm excited to talk to you guys. I feel like I'm just really happier these days, and I feel like you are all the reason for that. I'm Lauren. If this is your first time on my channel, make sure you are subscribed, and this is my weekly Taylor Swift show where I talk about everything going on in the fandom, Taylor Swift, and of course cover all of the crazy rumors. So one of the reasons why I am so, I don't know, I just feel more upbeat and peppy than I normally am because of you all and your kindness and your support that you've shown to me these past few weeks. When I've talked to you about how I've recently created a paypal.me link and shared with you all my Venmo information so that anyone out there who wants to and is able to can support me and just continue Taylor Swift Tuesday and all my other pop culture videos. I need to just say a quick thank you and big virtual big fat hug and kiss from me to every single one of you. Please forgive me if I mispronounce your name. I'm new at this. Today I want to say thank you to Guy Airy, Brooke Stevens, Jennifer Ramus, at Taylor Swift Edits KK, Bob Zim, Martin Krobel, Luke Brennan, Ines Burkhart, Lisa Carpenter, Armando Hernandez, Tori Ostreich, Caleb Staltzer, Trevor Rogelstad, and Katya Ritvanan. Katya, you were actually the very first person to donate to me. Like, I'm talking within minutes of pushing that upload button. It felt like seconds. You sent me that very first donation, and I just wanted to take a second at the start of the Taylor Swift Tuesday, and maybe I'll do this more in the future. Because of you all, I was able to pay my rent, my car insurance, buy a new battery for this camera completely stress-free, and continue to think about videos that I'm making, and I need to say thank you. I also, got this tank top thing from Nordstrom Rack. $10. Softest thing I've ever felt, and I was like running out of like basic clothing. The link to this insanely soft split back tank top will be included below. I just needed to say thank you, so thank you. Stay tuned when I create my Patreon, still trying to figure out all of that stuff. I just really need you all to know how thankful I am that you want to see me succeed. More so than like the actual donations, the messages I've been getting from you guys just about how you're a dreamer too, and you believe in me, and you sit down every Tuesday with your wife, sister, family, mom, and watch my Taylor Swift Tuesday. That's crazy to me, and I love you, and I want to hug you all. But anyways, let's hop into today's Taylor Swift Tuesday. Thank you for letting me rant, and I love you. Okay, let's talk Taylor. Ooh, that actually has like a nice ring to it. Maybe I should do something with that. In today's show, I will be talking to you about her newest cover shoot with the US version of Elle and this amazing article that she wrote that I hope you've all read by now called 30 Things I Learned Before I Turned 30. Guys, it's like she has a YouTube channel. Like, doesn't that sound like a title of a YouTube video? Maybe I need to make that video. I'm not 30 yet, guys, I swear. Then of course, I will be covering all of the rumors that have been running around the fandom this last week. As always, there's a lot. And then I have some happy stories about Taylor Swift, and I have one sad/scary story about Taylor Swift. But I promise you, I will explain everything. Now, in last week's TST, I talked about something that actually came true this week, which is like a really cool, fun moment, a little happy victory dance. I told you about how there were confirmed rumors that Taylor Swift was gonna be on the cover of the US version of Elle, and then I think within like 2 hours of me posting my video, a cover shot was leaked by editor-in-chief of Elle, Nina Garcia, confirming that yes, indeed, Taylor Swift was going to be gracing us with her presence on the cover of this one as well. Love that timing. Seriously, it was like within hours. So now let's talk about this cover shoot that she did for Elle because it's very, very different. It's very like punk rock almost, very 80s, and actually very Taylor Swift 1989, right? I feel like that's what the inspiration was from this shoot. And I gotta say, I am shocked that we didn't see more photos from this shoot, but speaking of photos, let me go over them with you. First up, the photo that gave us that tease. It's a close-up shot of Taylor Swift, and if you scrolled too fast past this on your Instagram feed, you might not have even recognized her. She's rocking really long bangs covering most of her eyes, and all you really see here is her bright magenta lipstick. It's very bold, very high fashion, and she looks great here. Next is another portrait shot of Taylor looking fierce. Here she's rocking a purple lipstick with a black jacket with mirror decals on it. Yeah, fierce is the only way I know how to describe this shot. It's absolutely stunning, Taylor. We love this vibe. But I've gotta say, I think that my favorite shot of this entire spread is this one. It's another cover shot with her signature red berry lip with long fringy bangs. She honestly looks like a rock star in this shot. Like she's straight out of the 80s with these photos and this look. I do wish that they didn't Photoshop her her face so much in this one. Her skin for some reason looks a little strange to me. I mean, yes, I can confirm that she does have incredible glowy skin. Like in person when I met her, that's one of the things that I remembered was being like, how does your skin look that perfect? But yes, that's just my take on it. I know that every magazine has to Photoshop to some degree, I get it. And then next we have a black and white shot of Taylor looking to the side. It's a shadowy shot that honestly I wish gave us more of her face. I get it though, it's very artsy and it wasn't meant to showcase her face, just the angles and the action shot of her moving her hair. Consensus, she looks amazing. But I do have to say, I think I like the cover shoot and the photos from Elle UK a little bit better than the one in the US. Am I wrong in thinking that? Am I the only one out here that thinks that? I mean, regardless, they're both really beautiful. They're just different. And I'm someone who just likes more color in their life. I'm a very bright and colorful person. But that's just me. I'd actually love to know your personal opinion. And no, I don't think we need to like choose one over the other because that's not a very positive thing to do. But I don't know. We're friends. I'm just telling you my feelings. Now, okay, let's talk about Taylor Swift's Instagram caption that went along with this cover before we knew what the article actually was. Because let me tell y'all, we are reaching for some theories. So before the actual article came out, Taylor Swift posted the cover of it on her Instagram with this caption. According to my birth certificate, I turned 30 this year. It's weird because part of me still feels 18 and part of me feels 283, but the actual age I currently am is 29. I've heard people say that your 30s are the most fun, so I'll definitely keep you posted on my findings on that when I know. But until then, I thought I'd share some lessons I've learned before reaching 30 because it's 2019 and sharing is caring. So at the time of this posting, we had no idea that this article was gonna be a legitimate list of 30 things she had learned before it was 30. I thought maybe it would have been like another essay type thing. Now that we do know that, but first I'm gonna like back up and go over what we thought happened there in that 24-hour period before we actually read the article. So apparently, because she said, part of me feels 283, we all took that as some type of secret code and like tried to decipher like what she was trying to say to us. First, somebody out there discovered that 2 plus 8 plus 3 equals 13, which is like, I just don't know anymore, you guys. I don't know if this is a real thing. It's hard for me to like say if it means something or not because we've just been so wrong lately. And then someone discovered that 7 days ago when she posted this Instagram, that 283 days from that day was December 13th. Oh my God, I feel like my life is like a haunting of the number 13 now. Like, is this a thing? Do we think this is real? Are we just like really bored without new music in our life? I don't know, you guys. You have to tell me what you think is real or not. And then the interview and the photos dropped the very next day, actually very early in the morning. And honestly, it was just such a lovely surprise. And it was the very first thing that I read in the morning. And it was just an awesome way to wake up. As I've talked about before on this channel, I have grown up with Taylor Swift. I'm about a year younger than her, and I just feel like we've gone through similar life changes at the exact same time. I really feel like she wrote this article for me. Relax, I know that she didn't, but that's how it felt when I was reading it. Like it was so uplifting and it's exactly what I needed to hear. I am terrified to turn 28 next month on April 5th. Even saying it out loud is so scary. Hopefully you all just still see me as like, I don't know, 21-year-old. That's what I like to think that I am. But I'm not. I am 27 and I will be 28 in a month and I'm so terrified. It gives me so much anxiety. And honestly, this long list that Taylor Swift provided literally felt like she wrote it for me. Like I woke up to a text message from Taylor Swift and was like, Lauren, hi, here, good morning. This is for you. It was amazing. And I loved reading this article. If you haven't read this yet, please go read it. I'm gonna link to it below. But first, I'm gonna read you some of my favorite excerpts from this list. 1, I learned to block some of the noise. Social media can be great, but it can also inundate your brain with images of what you aren't, how you're feeling, or who is in a cooler locale than you at any given moment. One thing I do to lessen this weird insecurity laser beam is to turn off comments. Yes, I keep comments off of my posts. That way, I'm showing my friends and fans updates on my life, but I'm training my brain to not need the validation of someone telling me that I look fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji. I'm also blocking out anyone who might feel the need to tell me to go die in a hole, ho, while I'm having my coffee at 9 in the morning. I think it's healthy for your self-esteem to need less internet praise to appease it. Especially when 3 comments down, you could unwittingly see someone telling you that you look like a weasel that got hit by a truck and stitched back together by a drunk taxidermist. An actual comment I once received. Wow, that's hilarious. I mean, I've gotten some mean comments before, but obviously, like, I'm not on the scale of like Taylor Swift in terms of audience, but I think that's a really important thing. I mean, yes, everything that she's cut, I'm just gonna say this over and over again, everything that she said in this, I agree with. Social media can be really, really great. Social media brought me to you, but social media can also, there's this like dark, evil side to it sometimes. It can be very easy to get caught up in the scrolls. That's what I call it, the scrolls. When you wake up in the morning, you go to bed, you have anxiety, you turn to your phone and you scroll. And it can be a negative thing. And I just really like that even people like Taylor Swift, who is so like, you look at her sometimes, you're like, you are beautiful and like too perfect. Like, what in the world? She's relatable, and she's just like us in terms of like feeling insecure about your Instagram and Facebook and all these things, and it's a really good lesson. 3, trying and trying again and failing again is normal. It may not feel normal to me because all of my trials and failures are blown out of proportion and turned into a spectator sport by tabloid takedown culture. You had to give me one moment of bitterness, come on. But that said, it's good to mess up and learn from it and take risks. It's especially good to do this in your 20s because we are searching. So agree with this. Like, I changed career paths and moved across the country with a guy in my 20s, and then we broke up and I moved to LA, and it's just like my life has taken so many twists and turns in this crazy decade of my life. And thank you, Taylor Swift, for telling me that like it's okay to try and fail and then try again and still fail again, and that it's okay, it's normal. These are things that I should know, but it's good to be reminded sometimes. 4, I learned to stop hating every ounce of fat on my body. I worked hard to retrain my brain that a little extra weight means curves, shinier hair, and more energy. I think a lot of us push the boundaries of dieting, but taking it too far can be really dangerous. There is no quick fix. I work on accepting my body every day. Same girl, same. Speaking of Instagram and YouTube and Los Angeles and wherever you might be too. Body positivity is something that I have been working on in 2019, and that's like one of my goals actually, so love that. 12, apologizing when you have hurt someone who really matters to you takes nothing away from you. Even if it was unintentional, it's so easy to just apologize and move on. Try not to say, I'm sorry, but, and make excuses for yourself. Learn how to make a sincere apology, and you can avoid breaking down the trust in your friendships and relationships. She's me. She is me. Like, I think that communication is the biggest thing, the most important thing in the entire world. And I think a lot of like the world's problems and wars have started from miscommunications. Having the ability when you're in a fight with your friend, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your mom, anybody, and having that ability to be like, I'm sorry, I said something out of line. I'm sorry, I was wrong. Those things are so hard to actually like say. So so much of this snaps for you. 18, realizing childhood scars and working on rectifying them. For example, never being popular as a kid was always an insecurity for me. Even as an adult, I still have recurring flashbacks of sitting at lunch tables alone, or hiding in a bathroom stall, or trying to make a new friend and being laughed at. In my 20s, I found myself surrounded by girls who wanted to be my friend, so I shouted it from the rooftops, posted pictures, and celebrated my newfound acceptance into a sisterhood without realizing that other people might still feel the way I did when I felt so alone. It's important to address our long-standing issues before we turn into a living embodiment of them. Woo, girl, she's speaking the truth. The whole thing with Taylor Swift's squad, that thing always bothers me because like she did it because she loves her friends, and it's like exciting. You should be celebrating the amazing women and friends that you have in your life. You should be able to do that. It just sucks that the media turned it into this nasty thing of her squad, who's in it now and who's not in it. And it's like, that sucks. Can't she have anything? Like, come on. 27, I learned that disarming someone's petty bullying can be as simple as learning to laugh. In my experience, I've come to see that bullies want to be feared and taken seriously. A few years ago, someone started an online hate campaign by calling me a snake on the internet. The fact that so many people jumped on board with it led me to feeling lower than I've ever felt in my life. But I can't tell you how hard I had to keep from laughing every time my 63-foot inflatable cobra named Karen, with a Y, appeared on stage in front of 60,000 screaming fans. It's the stadium tour equivalent of responding to a troll's hateful Instagram comment with LOL. It would be so nice if we could get an apology from people who bully us, but maybe all I'll ever get is the satisfaction of knowing I could survive it and thrive in spite of it. Woo! Yes, all of that. Those are my favorite excerpts. Honestly, it's all my favorite, and it was really hard to like choose the ones I wanted to share with you guys, but you know right there she's talking about Kim and Kanye West. You know she is. Other things she talked about in this article were after after the Manchester bombing at the arena after Ariana Grande's concert, and after the Vegas shooting at Mandalay Bay at that concert, Taylor Swift started to fear for her life and her fans' lives. Because of that, she now carries around Quick Clot. It's army-grade bandage dressings that can help with stab and bullet wounds. And she told us that she carries it with her at all times. That's pretty intense. I mean, I totally get it. It's so incredible and amazing to be prepared like that. But it's just crazy to think of like what it's had to take to like get her into that mindset. Other things she talked about in this article that I wrote down. She talks about her favorite cocktails she likes to make, favorite dishes she likes to make at dinner parties, and how much she loves command tape. Same girl. She also touches on sexual assault and how she always believes the victim because she too is a survivor of sexual assault. She talks about how she takes vitamins and uses moisturizer. And she's got a really good balance in here of fun things that she's sharing with us about her life and some really serious stuff. She let us know that her mom, Andrea Swift, is still battling cancer. And that because of that, she has learned what real problems are and how to focus on real problems, not just the daily ups and downs of anxieties and stressors, of things that just can't compare in those kind of situations. This particular part hit me right in the feels very, very hard. I too have been affected by cancer. I'm so proud and happy to say that my mom is a cancer survivor, and I'm so thankful for that every single day. That woman is my best friend and everything to me. Something else that was really exciting that she mentioned in the article is that she is going to be talking about politics and her stance on things, and said that we've got a really big election coming up. That's monumental for Taylor Swift to actually be talking about choosing a candidate to support this upcoming election. Woo! I think that'll be a really positive thing. I know a lot of you guys don't agree with me in terms of celebrities talking about politics. That's fine. You don't have to agree with me. I just think that it's really cool that Taylor Swift is now seeing herself as a role model and seeing that it's okay to talk about the controversial things because sometimes we need to hear it. And seriously, you guys just need to read this entire article. Please read it and tell me what your favorite tip of hers was. That's actually kind of mean of me. I don't think I can choose just one. Tell me your favorites. How's that? Okay, but now one of the interesting theories that I want to share with you guys that you all came up with after this article was posted, because this is just what we do best. This theory thinks that there is a secret photo hidden underneath the words that actually do the countdown on her article. Someone tweeted me a photo of this, and I'm so sorry. I do not know who tweeted this to me or created this photo. So if you do know who created this photo, please let me know in the comments and I will give them credit. I hate not being able to give people credit when like they've done something and I'm showing it on here. I get a lot of tweets and it's hard to keep it straight sometimes. So here's the photo. What they did is they took all of the words 1 through 30 and they kind of matched them up by color of where they like could possibly go to see if there was a secret photo hidden underneath the words. Now, this is another instance where I could believe this or I could just totally not believe this. It's really hard to tell because this could just very easily be the work of a graphic designer who just like went into Photoshop and just created a bunch of different layers and just like overlay when they typed in the text. But on the other hand, I could also see Taylor Swift being like, hey, here's a secret photo. If you could somehow like slip this into my cover shoot, maybe into the words, maybe somewhere else, that'd be cool. Don't tell anyone what it is. But you guys, I just don't know anymore. Like I said earlier, we've been wrong about things lately. So now I'm just like gun shy about like taking another shot in the dark about a rumor or not, but of course I had to share it with you all. So you tell me what you think. When I look at this, I don't really see anything. I think it just could be like bright colors. Maybe it goes along with like her theme of bright colored palm tree kind of vibe for TS7 possibly. I don't know. I never want to steer anyone in the wrong direction. So you comment below and let me know if you think this could be a thing, could it not be a thing, or are just we really bored? In other fun Taylor news, HQ Trivia had a Taylor Swift themed game last week, and I'm so bummed that I found out about it after the fact because I totally would have won that. In case you didn't know, HQ Trivia is a live trivia game that you can play every day, twice a day, and you can win real cash by answering trivia questions. Did anyone else out there play this actual version of HQ Trivia? Did you win anything? Comment down below if you played it, if you didn't, because I'm jealous. I wish I knew that it was happening before it happened. Scott Rogowski is everyone's favorite host, and he's just so cringy and full of dad jokes, and he had a lot of Taylor Swift puns, some that were really funny and some that were just so cheesy you just had to laugh because he just wanted them to be funny so bad. I will say one of the funniest questions that I did see on this particular game was, according to a widespread theory, Taylor was once smuggled out of her apartment in a what? A laundry hamper, a big suitcase, or a Persian rug? Oh my god, that's so funny that that's an actual question. I die. All right, next up I want to move into a little bit more of a serious serious tone because this next story is actually like really scary and sad. I have to tell you guys about it because it needs to be talked about, but it's just sad and scary. Last week, one of Taylor Swift's known stalkers was arrested for breaking into Taylor Swift's Tribeca apartment in New York City for the second time. Same guy, second time. This crazy, crazy man, who I'm not even going to say his name or show his photo because he just deserves zero recognition for this, is so deranged. It actually just like makes me really sad. Back in April of last year, 2018, this guy broke into Taylor Swift's apartment while it was undergoing renovations. She wasn't there at the time. He broke into her apartment, used her shower, and then fell asleep in her bed before being taken away by the cops. He was sentenced to 6 months behind bars plus 5 years probation. And then just 30 days after he was released from jail, he did this again. Last week, he somehow found a ladder, made it onto the roof, and busted into her apartment through her second floor glass patio doors. He had apparently ransacked the apartment before the police got him and took him away. What's even scarier to me is that in a jailhouse interview, I didn't know that was a thing, he said that he doesn't regret it. When asked if he would break in again, he said probably with more violence, but not towards her. I don't want to hurt her. I just wanted to speak to her, to talk to her. She seems nice and cool. He also confessed that he got a thrill out of a recent interview that she did where she mentioned a frightening stalker. He goes, "Does she say my name?" And then he starts to smile. Oh my God, this story gives me chills, you guys. Why did he only get 6 months that first time? Like, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a judge. I don't know how these things work, but like, whoa, this guy has some problems, and that makes me like sad for his mind that he's in that place, but then it also just like makes me disgusted and sad that this is something that she has to like worry about, because clearly 6 months behind bars did nothing for him. This 5 years probation, he jumped at the opportunity to break it, and clearly he needs to be in a mental institution of some type because this is some scary stuff. I mean, even in Taylor Swift's 30 Things That She Learned Before Turning 30, she talked about having people break into her house and just like has to put her in this different mindset, and it's scary. I get that this kind of comes with the territory of being a famous global pop star, but just gives me the chills. Sorry for the negative story. I had to share it with you all because I know that we care about her safety, and I just kind of want to fill you in on what's going on in that sense. So now let's move on to more happier stories about Taylor, shall we? Recently on Niall Horan's Instagram, he did a little Q&A on his Insta story. During this Q&A, he revealed that he would love to collaborate with Taylor Swift. Guys, that would be amazing. In my never-ending request to have Taylor Swift collab with everybody, I think Niall would make some great music together, right? Don't you? Comment below if you agree with me. He also said that he would want to collaborate with Ariana Grande. I'm like, imagine the three of them on a song. Ooh, the star power, I can just feel it. That would be great. I also just love that celebrities fangirl over Taylor just as much as we all do, because why not? You should. She's amazing. On that note, speaking of how much people love her, after her article came out, so many celebrities were reacting to it, saying how powerful it was, how relatable it was, how much they really needed to hear that. And one tweet in particular that I truly loved was from Rascal Flatts. Gary from Rascal Flatts tweeted, "I'll never forget having Taylor Swift on tour with us. It was her first tour ever. Now she has truly changed the face of music and the world with her music. She uses her platform for amazing things that benefit and bless others. I couldn't be more proud of and for her." In case you didn't know, way back in the day in 2008, just like he said, Taylor Swift opened for Rascal Flatts on their tour when she was just still a country singer. So crazy to think about like where she was then and like where she is now. Like, oh, mind blowing. All right, now let's talk about some really exciting rumors surrounding the iHeart Music Awards coming at us this Thursday. This Thursday, March 14th, iHeart Music Awards are happening. I'm so very excited because Taylor Swift will receive the very coveted Tour of the Year award. The Reputation Stadium tour, as you all know, broke records, including her own, which is why iHeartMedia decided to grant her the honors. I also recently found out that Maren Morris is going to be presenting Taylor Swift with this award, which I love that. Like, they're really good friends. I think that's really cute, and I'm so excited for this award ceremony. Gotta find a friend who's got cable so I can watch it live. But not only that, here's the exciting part, you guys. Why is my shirt cooking? Okay. The day before yesterday, and today, people have been hearing a lot of radio ads about iHeart Music Awards involving Taylor Swift in some type of surprise. Here's one of the tweets. "So I'm listening to the radio and an ad for iHeartRadio Music Awards comes on, and it lists the performers and then says, 'and a special appearance from Taylor Swift,' and played a sound clip of her saying, 'I can't wait to see you guys,' and then the announcer said, 'with surprises.' And there are also a bunch of other people tweeting about this ad as well. Guys, what kind of surprises is she gonna be giving us? Oh my God, I hope that they're just not stringing us along so that we tune in for nothing. Sorry, I didn't say that. Who said that? You should tune in. I don't know, I don't work for them. Maybe one day. Okay, rant. I really hope that they're not lying about this one. Oh my God. What does this mean? Let's talk about the options. She did famously reveal the music video for Delicate at this same ceremony last year, and she also very famously revealed her iconic Look What You Made Me Do music video at the VMAs, so she's been known to do things like this before. So are we getting some type of new music this Thursday? Oh my God, please tell me that we are. New video, new music, new just like a date, like a countdown, something. Taylor, please, we need to know. Here's the thing though, if she is dropping something, anything at all, iHeartMusic is going to want to capitalize on that in order to pull in viewers and all of Taylor Swift's fans to watch this live. So if she's going to be doing something at the iHeartMusic Awards, like performing or dropping new music or giving us like a hint of some type of release date, I'm pretty sure that we're gonna know about it in advance, which could be like today. Today's Tuesday, and I mean, if it's happening on Thursday, then something just has to happen. Please, 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 please. Also, please don't get announced before I post this video because then I won't be up to date on my content. But please just tell us what it is. Guys, it's so crazy to think about. I wonder if it's going to happen. I feel like something's gonna happen. I really, really do. Something like in me is like, something's gonna drop. Either she's gonna tell us something, either she's gonna give us another hint, or she's gonna just totally drop a surprise album, a surprise song. That would just be amazing. I need to know. I've got to know. What do you guys think? Do you think this is real? Do you think we're getting new stuff? Or do you think that iHeartMusic is just trying to capitalize on this for no reason at all? I've got to know what you guys think. Please tell me in the comments below. Today's video shout out goes to my vlog channel subscriber, Martin I. He said, how crazy and valuable is the fact that you are literally like immortalizing Taylor's life with your TSTs? I mean, just think about it. You are recording everything that happens to Taylor Swift every single week. Kind of like a journal that will stay forever on the internet. She could just go back and see what the world saw of her during any week. Girl, that's amazing. You're amazing. Thanks. You're amazing. And also, like, when I read that comment, I had this like, whoa moment. Like, whoa, that's really crazy to think about. So I really like that comment. If you want to be next week's video shout out, make sure you're following me on all of my social media handles, that you're subscribed to my main channel and my vlog channel. This week, go to my Instagram, comment on my most recent post, things that you do in order to stay focused. I have ADHD and I've just been struggling with it a lot lately. So any type of hints or tips or things that you do to like keep calm and like center yourself would be much appreciated. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love making these videos for you guys. I love that you guys have been loving them and supporting me. My PayPal link and Venmo information is down below if you are able to support me in any way. I think I might continue doing some donation shout outs at the beginning of my videos, so just thank you so very much. I love you all to pieces. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and show me by hitting that like button and make sure you are subscribed to my channel with post notifications turned on, and I will see you in my next video. I also have a fun, different kind of video coming later this week, so stay tuned for that. All right, guys, I'll see you in my next one. Bye. 83. We all took that to mean some type of secret code. We all took that to mean some type of secret code and like tried to decipher what was going on in those numbers. Was that a little too much? What am I doing? And take risks. And take risks. It's just, can't speak. It's good to mess up and learn from it and take risks. Why can't I speak? Agreed. So much agreed. So much. 100 million thousand for blah times agreed. Real win, wow. Tour.